to my channel. Today's video is going to be a day in the life of a stay-at-home mom and a full-time college student. So I have just recently started full-time college, which I'll be talking to you guys about throughout the video, and it's completely online. So I'm just going to be showing you guys my day. Now, typically when I wake up in the morning, I love to wake up before my girls and do my quiet time. On this particular day, I didn't wake up as early as I like to get everything done, but I also like to take some time and write in these little memory books that I'm showing you guys here that I got for my girls, where I can just write down special memories, and then I'll give this to them, you know, when they're older, when they move out or whatever. I'm mainly trying to write them a letter each year on their birthday, but I want to put other little notes in here as well and just make it like a little memory book for them. I'm just showing you guys here as well. This is the app that I use for doing my Bible. And this year I'm doing a 1-year Bible program where there's like a little small 5 to 10 minute devotional before that talks about all the passages you're going to read, and then you read all your passages, which is usually between 4 to 6 different passages, and then you have like where it kind of all ties together. So I've really been enjoying that this year, and this is just what it looks like on my phone. So in this particular day, I had already dropped Lexa off at school. I didn't record any of our morning routine because, like I said, I didn't wake up as early as I wanted, so I ran out of room to actually be able to record our morning of me feeding them breakfast and all of that. So I had, gotten her breakfast, gotten her ready, gotten her off to school, and she goes from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And so when I came back, I was just doing dishes and then feeding Kenzie. You guys will see in a moment. All right, she wants me to help her eat her breakfast, so we're gonna sit down and do that. She didn't eat it before. Neither one of them wanted to eat their breakfast this morning. Lexa's gonna be hungry until she didn't eat her breakfast either, but they both wanted me to feed them this morning for some reason. You guys know how toddlers are. She does really good eating by herself, but for some reason at breakfast time, they both always want me to feed them, like actually spoon feed them. I guess because sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I do that, and so I've kind of developed a habit with them for that.
Don't you know I waited such a long time? Can't you see I wanted it to be us now? Darling, if you knew how this would turn out, we let the stars shine bright. Yeah, I've been waiting too long for.
Are you sleepy already? She woke up this morning like she had a bad dream, and she woke up crying. She slept until 6:30, but I'm thinking maybe she wasn't really ready to wake up, and the dream woke her up because she was crying. And it's so weird. She was saying something about her friend. She lost her friend or something. It was really weird. I don't think she's ever had a nightmare before. I think that was the first one. And then she was really clingy all morning. Don't twist your hair. Don't twist your hair. Big night. Ow. All right, you guys, I'll check in with y'all when I finish feeding her. I do want to look online and see what I have to do in all of my classes this week, and then we will go from there. I typically, one of two things during the week, I'll either get up really early and get a bunch of schoolwork done before they ever wake up. That's what I prefer to do, but today I set my alarm and I laid back down, and then I looked up and it was an hour later. I was actually fell back asleep. I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping the last couple of weeks, so I'm not gonna complain. I've been having a hard time falling asleep and then waking up really early. So that being said, I kind of let myself fall back asleep when I can. So what I was trying to say here was, on the days that I do not get up first thing in the morning and do school before the girls wake up, then I will do it after I drop Lexa off at school. When Kenzie and I come back, we've been going out for a walk or going to play at the park, and then whenever we come back, I get straight on to doing some homework. Okay, so this is the list of all my courses. The 4 on top are actually ones that I am in. The 2 on the bottom were just new student orientation that I've already completed. It was just like a little module to make sure you knew how to navigate the websites. This is my computer class, and then I have a designs concept class, which is like a graphic design class. And then this is my science class, and then this is a 2-dimensional design, which I actually have to turn in art projects and stuff on that one. So these are all my classes, and when I go into them, it'll show me what to do for the week. Let's go into this one and see what all I have to do, because he lays it out really nicely. Every week he kind of like tells me what to do, and then if I go to content, he'll actually show me everything that I have to do for the week. So I have been printing this out. I know now that I got the hang of everything, I don't think it's necessary, but just to show like everything, I've done everything. So He has like a lecture, and then I go through and I can just click through and do everything, and I'll just get a check mark over here when it's done. So this is really cool. I love the way all this online stuff is handled. It's like so easy to navigate. So I'm gonna go and see what is due for this week. So this is everything that's due for this week, and I'll probably just start going ahead and going through and doing my work in this class. So his class is pretty easy. He makes everything so simple, just setting it down. I usually have like a writing assignment that's due every week, and like a couple of little exam tests. So far everything is like super entry level basic with my classes. Okay, perfect example for you guys of mom life. I'm in here trying to do schoolwork, and I get a call from Lexa's school saying that they don't have her health appraisal or anything. Well, I did send that in when it was due with the original paperwork. So the only thing is, it was a printout directly from the doctor's office, because I had gotten into her last checkup because I knew she was going to be going to school and I was going to need it. And anyway, so theirs is green, and the one from the doctor's office is a printout from their computer, so it's white, right? But it's signed by the doctor and everything. And so I told them, like, check back through the papers. It's not going to be green. It's going to be white. So I hope they find it and I don't have to go through, because I didn't keep a copy of it. It's just like a form for a school. So anyway, word to the wise. If you send anything to your kid's school, I'm new at this, I should know, keep a copy, because now I'm gonna have to go to the doctor's office. But call the doctor's office and got a code to log into the patient portal, because I've never done that. I've been meaning to do that anyway. And I am setting up her account, so hopefully I can access all her health records, like she's had her checkup and all that stuff, and just send it directly over to them in case they lost it, without having to go back through the whole, you know how it is when you have a doctor's office email or fax something, it gets lost. It's always a hassle, which this doctor's office is really good. So maybe won't be a problem, but you never know. It always seems like a hassle. So I'm setting this up online in hopes that I can access her records online, and then I don't have to worry about it. I went ahead and did it for both of them. Pretty cool. Okay, I've never looked at this before, but it says forms. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look through this and see. Hopefully, I'm hoping they're just looking for a green paper and they go back through and they're like, oh, because I sent that in weeks and weeks ago. I'm like, y'all should have that. Yeah, they don't have any of her information. Oh, that's me. That's funny. I was on myself. Okay, all of Lexa's information is in here. So, oh, I can actually print her chart out. That is cool. This is not the form they need though, so this probably won't do any good, but it's cool. I have access to all this now. I love being able to have access to all that stuff. But I emailed the school back and was like, can y'all check again? Because I know I sent that in and it's not going to be green. But again, just an example of mom life. You get interrupted 63 times if it's not by your kids. It's by something else. All right, back to my schoolwork. Okay, good news. Sitting here doing my computer work, and I got a message from Lexa's teacher. She found the paper, so we're good on that. And also, this is really cute. I'm going to show you guys. I hadn't heard Kenzie. I put her down with a cartoon. She hadn't watched any cartoons today. I usually limit how much they can watch, but I wanted to be able to get some schoolwork done, so I put a cartoon on for her, and I didn't hear her making any noise, so I came to check on her, and this is what I see. Actually, she was sound asleep, but me walking in there talking to the camera, I think, woke her up. So I'm going to come back in here and get back onto my schoolwork.
Are used to represent up.
All right, so I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half, and I've probably got about 45 minutes to an hour worth of actual schoolwork done because of getting interrupted so many times, but that's all right. It doesn't seem like this week is going to be super crazy busy. 2 of my 4 classes aren't opening anything until tomorrow, so I think some of the deadlines were extended through today, so I can't even access what's due in my other classes tomorrow. So I'm going to go take a shower because I got to pick Lexa up from school. Well, I got to leave in 45 minutes to go pick her up. She's only there for 3 hours a day. So I'm going to go take a shower real quick so I can be ready for the day before she gets out. And then I'll probably do a little bit more school before I leave to go pick her up. And then I may do some more during nap time today if Kenzie takes a nap time, because she took that little short 15 to 20 minute nap. As moms, it's like, you love when that happens sometimes, but then you dread it too, because it's like, okay, now she probably isn't going to take a nap today. And if she took an actual nap, it would be like an hour to 2 hours. But these little cat naps are like 15, 20 minutes. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm not really stressed or anything today. I've had a few times where I had a lot of stuff due in every class just randomly, but I mean, I'm only 5 weeks in or 4 weeks in. This is the 5th week. I take my shower really quick, finish up this reading that I have for my computer class, and then it should be time to go ahead and pick up Lexa. As I'm sure you guys know, the name of the game for us mamas doing anything is multitasking. So I'm gonna put on some light makeup really quick. I dried my hair just enough to where it's not wet, it's kind of damp. I'm gonna put some makeup on, and the way that my online books are set up for my class, they can read to me, which is awesome. So I'm gonna listen to that and try to get the rest of this reading done while I am putting on my makeup. And I have about 10 minutes till I have to leave to go get Lexa. Got my makeup done, just ran the blow dryer over my hair again really quick. I'm gonna brush it. I got 2 minutes. I gotta go get Kenzie loaded up in the car to go get Lexa. So weird because Kenzie fell back asleep again. She slept for like 15 minutes, woke up, fell back asleep again. So I don't know, she must just be going through a growth spurt or something. She never really does this unless she woke up super early. And like I said, she slept till 6:30. I guess her body wasn't ready to get up, but she did, I don't know. But she is taking a nap, so I'm just gonna pick her up and load her in the car. We don't have any plans for the rest of the day. I do need to cook dinner. I'm gonna be talking to you guys about why I decided to go back to school and all of that. I'll do that later in the video, just to kind of explain a little bit more about what I'm doing with going back to school and all of that, because I haven't really talked to you guys about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go pick her up, and then I'll be back to talk to you guys in just a little bit. I'm headed to go get Lexa now, and I guess I will just kind of talk to you guys a little bit about why I decided to get back to school right now. And basically, Michigan is doing a Reconnect program trying to get people who are over 25 and older who don't have a degree, and they're offering tuition-free schooling for people to go back to school and get an associate. So it's just the associates. I do have to pay my books and everything, which this semester my books were about $450, and so we'll see how that is every year, but I'm taking everything 100% online this semester. And I originally was wanting to do 1 or 2 classes in person, but seeing how well this has been working with having my girls, because I was homeschooled, I've always wanted to go to college and actually go to college, not go online, because I've always known that any time in my life when I've considered college, the easiest, best way would be online. But I've been like, I want to do in person because I've never actually gotten to go to school. You know, I've always been homeschooled and stuff, and I just wanted that experience. Honestly, the older I get, the more I'm like, that experience is not going to be the same in your 30s as it is in your 20s, you know, or in your teens, you know, 18 to 22, when people were typically going to college. And so basically, I guess, seeing how seamless the online experience has been with this college, everything has been amazing online. And so I think I want to try to get all my classes online from now on. It's so easy to just be able to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning if I need to get my work done and not have to worry about being there at a certain time. So long story short, I've always wanted to get a degree. My main reasoning for doing graphic design is because it's the one degree that relates the most to me doing like an online business with like different things that I've looked into, as well as with my YouTube. And one of my courses actually does have some video editing classes in it, which I'm assuming everything in there I probably already know how to do, because it's like a basics class. And so I'm assuming, I don't know what software it is, but I'm sure it's things that I already basically know how to do. But I just thought the creative side would go well with my YouTube, since I am hoping once my girls are in school that I can turn my YouTube and different things into like a full-time business opportunity for me, so I can make a little bit of money around the girls' schedule. Even once they're in school, I don't really want to go back to a full-time job where I'm having to put them in before and after care, and part-time jobs can be very difficult to find. So I'm hoping that I can do something online. I'll look at the camera now that I'm under a red light, but yeah, I'm hoping that I can find something that I can do online, and really preferably my own business. But there are some opportunities that a few of my friends, jobs that they have where it would be potentially really good opportunities for me to work from home online, but they require an associate's degree, and these positions can be an associate's degree in anything. So basically, yeah, we're on the bridge. Every time we cross this bridge, she says, we're on the bridge, and then she says, we're off the bridge. It's really cute. She's been doing that since we started going to school with Lexa. But anyway, that's just a kind of rambly way of saying that I'm going to school for an associate's degree in graphic design right now, and then that way if I ever decide to go back to school for anything else in the future, I'll have a launching point. But the graphic design should help with a lot of the design aspects of what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. And I've always wanted to write like a children's picture book, and I feel like that's something that I will do one day based around some of the stories I have, silly stories with my girls. Even if it doesn't really sell, it doesn't turn into a business, it would just be like something fun for us to have for memories and stuff like that. And I've always wanted to try my hand at drawing cartoons. I'm not a very artistic or drawing person, but I figured this would really force me to actually learn how to draw some things and learn how to do some things. I do have an iPad with a stylus. I've always wanted to learn how to do modern calligraphy and all that stuff. And so this is kind of forcing me, I feel like, to actually finally sit down and do it. And that was kind of the purpose of that. In addition to that is those online job opportunities that require an associate's degree in literally anything. Some of the opportunities pay really extremely well, and they just do require that. And I'm not really sure why some companies do that, because it doesn't matter what the degree's in, they just require a degree. And I guess maybe they want to see a certain level of commitment from the employees they hire. I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about just the prospects, and there's a lot of different ways I could use this, because a graphics design degree in and of itself is not necessarily going to do a whole lot for me. But you know, when you kind of hear the reasoning behind why I want that, it's not that I want to become a graphic designer, but I want to be able to learn these different things, and I also want to be able to use it for my YouTube and future endeavors. I've always thought about designing online printables to sell on Etsy, like things like birthday invitations and stuff like that, because I've always made my own for my girls, and I don't know how to do anything complex on any of the computer programs. So anyway, now I'm parked here at the school. Basically, I'm hoping that I can use this degree for my YouTube channel. In summary, I'm hoping to use it for my YouTube channel and future job opportunities potentially, and or a launching point if I ever decide that I want to get a bachelor's degree in the future. I'll already kind of have a jump on it. I'm hoping that'll help me to make that decision in the future if the time comes once my girls are in school, if I decide that I want to go on and further my education more. It costs a lot of money to get a degree, so I don't want to have a degree just for the purpose of having a degree. I've always wanted a degree, but not knowing what I wanted to do. And so now that I have this love and passion for YouTube and video editing and all of that, this was the only degree at the community college that was even remotely related to that. And looking at all the other opportunities that are out there as well, just for having any degree in general, it felt like a great time to go ahead and just do it. And the fact that I can do it completely online, and so it's kind of crazy that it coincided with Lexa starting school, but it works out nice because I just have Kenzie here whenever I am doing my schoolwork most of the time, or I can do the rest in the morning or at nap time. And because this is a pretty easy degree as of right now, it can be kind of time consuming some weeks, but it's not like a nursing or a medical degree where we're having to study, a lot all the time. A lot of these basic classes are things I already know, like computer, what's the difference in a hard drive and and hardware and software, what's the difference in a USB, and all this basic stuff that most people who grew up around computers or have had computers since they were teenagers, like people in my age group, we've had computers since we're like teenagers. You're pretty well informed of it, especially if you've worked in an office, which I did for more than 10 years, working in office spaces where I use computers all day long. It's all the really basic software and hardware components that most people are familiar with. So that's part of the reason I can multitask and I am doing this. And so it's been working out perfectly. Like I said, I am only 5 weeks in, but I'll definitely keep you guys up to date on how it's going. I'm excited to be able to get this, and then I'll be finished with it by the time they're both fully in school full days, and I'll be able to spend a lot more time on my YouTube channel and whatever other business endeavors I decide to do in the future. So I'm really excited about what this could mean for me and just getting this done and what that can mean later. So looks like the kids are coming out. I'm gonna go grab Lexa. So what did your teacher say about your picture? He said they loved it? Yeah? Yeah. What'd they say? Did they like the white hair?
My pit and the white hair. I don't see.
You don't.
Mom, we gotta look at it, see there's white paper.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it later. Get in your seat.
Mom, I didn't look at my papers I drew.
Okay, we'll look at them. Let's look at them when we get home. Get in your seat. Put your seatbelt on.
I have so much fun.
I'm so glad. You ate it all, Kenzie. Well, come put it on the table, Lexa, so I can see what you did. just warming up some leftover pizza for them in the air fryer and finishing up this reading for my computer class. Hopefully getting completely done while I'm waiting on that to heat up. And then I'll probably be taking a break until nap time, unless they get down for a nap, but I'll probably be doing some chores around here. So let's go ahead and do this reading and then we'll see what the rest of the day holds. So while I'm finishing up these little 1-minute sections, I'm about halfway through, I decided to go ahead and multitask and wash the dishes while I do this because most of the questions are super simple stuff. I'm just gonna do that while I clean up the dishes since the girls ran off to play. And then after this, I'm probably gonna play with them or read to them for a little bit and then do the laundry. So hopefully I can get the kitchen done before they decide they wanna play together. So let's see. Alright, so I have this little small load, but I still need to cook dinner, so I'm going to go ahead and just start this quick cycle and hand wash these few items and then get all the stuff put away on the island that I need to get put away. The dinner that I'm making. The apples I'm just going to put up there. These are farm fresh eggs, so I'm leaving those out. Leaving out the seasonings and leaving out the gummies, so I will not forget to give my girls their vitamins. If they're not out, I will forget. Alright, I really need to sleep in here, but I am going to just finish these dishes and call it a day in here. I'm getting so tired today. It's not even 1 o'clock. I don't know why I'm so tired. We're going to take a small break after this to finish up this homework and just kind of relax while I'm doing that and then go into the laundry. So hopefully I can get all that done, hang out with the girls for a little bit, and then I'll be on to cooking dinner.
You feel my fire. Well, all the odds we end up loving it, spending every minute together. I found it quite odd, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You feel my fire.
Decided to take the girls to the park, and we've been here for a little over an hour. I need to go home and start dinner, and Kenzie does not want to leave. You don't want to leave, Kenzie? Where are you going? Which slide?
Follow me.
Kenzie's doing a slide. Where are you going?
I'm gonna find some turtles.
Go, Kenzie.
I'm gonna find turtles.
Turtles? There's turtles here?
Yep.
What's up, girl? Say wee! You got a boo-boo? You got a bug on you? Oh, yeah. Got it. All right, Lexa, where are you going?
I want to find turtles.
Where's their turtles at? Oh, under here?
I don't know what this.
Throw that down. That's gross.
Hey.
Did you find a turtle, Lexa?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you meant turtles.
It's so cute.
Oh, yeah. There are turtles there.
These are baby turtles. Mama.
All right, just got back from the park with the girls. I did not do any laundry today. My back is killing me. I'm on my period, so I just want to go get and lay in a hot bath. So I'm making a super simple dinner, and then that'll probably be it for today. So I'm just going to share with you guys what we're having for dinner. This is a sausage, just sheet pan dish. So you're just going to need sausage, steak seasoning, and olive oil, a yellow onion, some green beans, and some potatoes diced into small pieces. So we're going to dice all of this up, toss it in these two, and throw it in the oven in a sheet pan and cook it on 400 degrees. I have it preheating right now, and I think it's 10 to 15 minutes, but I'll put it on the screen for you guys, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so I separated this into 2 batches, so I can kind of get the same amount of vegetables in each one. So I have that. Now I have my frozen green beans, and there's no reason to thaw them out. Just cut it open and toss them in. So I got a 12-ounce bag for each bowl. All right, then I'm just gonna add my olive oil and steak seasoning, and you can toss this with your hands or with a spoon. Just gonna mix it up a little bit before I add anything else. This is gonna be so good. I can already tell. This looks awesome.
Honestly, I don't care what you say about me breaking free from everything we were. And it's all because of you.
Okay, I thought this is too much for this pan to cook how it's supposed to, so I'm gonna put it in 2 pans.
It'll be clearer in a second, all because of you. All because of you. Now I've got peace of mind.
Okay, these are supposed to roast for 20 minutes. You're gonna stir them, and then another 15 minutes.
You were just a waste of time, but I'm gonna be just fine. I don't know about you.
All right, one. You gotta do it just like me. Feet and hands. No knees on the ground. You gotta pick your knees up.
Like this?
There, yeah, don't touch your knees. Hold your, there you go. There you go.
You should discuss the butt.
It's too hard.
I win.
Lexa, you said you were gonna do 20! That wasn't even 2! Daddy, is that your elbows?